Hello everyone, I'm Rajvinder Kaur, CEO of Gov Company, and here I discussed about the operational decisions of our company in simulation game. And first of all, I am talking about those countries which we choose for marketing. In first year, we choose UK market and carry the same market for 4 years. There are some reasons for choosing it, such as UK provide low tax rates by 50% for new investors, and according to the World Bank in UK, we can set up our business only in 13 days compared to the other European countries. In UK, people are very educated, so we can easily find skilled employees for our company, and UK also provide a stable political platform, which is important factor for any business. So, in other words, UK is the one of the most transparent countries in the world. The UK has one of the highest GDP growth in Europe and provided much facilities to register a priority. And in year 2025 we entered in Australian market. Australia is the number one country in product market regulation. Behind Australia has the least barriers to entrepreneurship in the world and has the third least barriers to trade and investment in the world. Australia's economy is exceedingly varied, contributing to the constantly robust economic growth over the last decades. Its most important business opportunities, which will be discussed more at length below, include mining, energy, tourism, and financial service. And Australia's financial service sector actually represents the largest contributor to the country's production, achieving 9.5% of total gross value. So there are also some other countries for the marketing which are good, but we do not choose. First of all, I'm talking about America. America have a very huge market, and according to the financial situation of our company, we do not enter that market because we are not able to fulfill the demand of American market. Belgium is also a good marketplace and a part of EU, but the tax rates are very high over there, and according to OECD survey, companies which are doing business in Belgium make 11 tax payments annually. So that's why we do not choose Belgium. And next one is France. In France, that is also a good country, but the labor is very costly over there. And if we take a electricity supply connection, that can be a arduous task. And we do not enter in China, Canada, and India's market because there are many cases of susceptible to certain risks, including to fraudulent reporting, misappropriation of assets, and lack of management integrity. The next thing which we discuss is about inventories, that how we manage our local inventories and how they that is affected our our service, customer service, and our costs. That first of all, how we manage our local inventories. Inventories are important part of any business, and manage these with our strategy is also important. We divided inventories in different groups for understand according to their cost, which helps to tracking all products information. We can physically count our products weekly and match it with inventory for make a estimate what we have and always note that our suppliers' performance. We analyzed that was all staff members received stock at same time or differently, because if they got it differently, then one received his stock and second one are still waiting for his stock, and we second one is still waiting for his stock, which affects our work. And every month we we tracked our sales for that it's higher from the last month or it's lower from the last month. For a good inventory technique, we can also invest in invent inventory management techniques. So the next step is it's how it affect our costs. In starting year 2020 to 2024, inventories were low, so we do not select too high price for our smartphone, but it creates a problem for us. Customers start underestimate our product because our smartphone's price is too low. They do not buy because they think that it's not too good. So then we start increase our inventories and use a more expensive material for our smartphone, which increased our inventories. But at the last year in 2026, they reject customers rejected our smartphone because of high price. So here inventories are also affect our costs and customer service. They are in starting our inventory is low and our price is also low, but customers think that it's not too good, so that's why they rejected. But in last year when we increase our price, then because our inventories are increased, our costs are increased, so that's why we increase our price. Then they think that it's too expensive, so they rejected. And the step was next step was select organizational structure. And in here first we choose functional structure, which is a basic and constant structure and available on 0% yearly cost. We didn't find it much effective, so we select geographical structure, which help us to understand the local needs. It was expensive than the functional structure and its yearly cost was 1 million. And in the year 2022-2023, management focused on CSR, risk management and international strategy. But in 2024, it leaves the CSR and select working on market analysis. And in year 2025, management focused on CSR again and with market analysis, international strategy and leave the risk management. So then we select our HR decisions. For HR decisions, we need friendly, professional and helpful staff for a successful business. And we also need to challenge, motivate and educate all our staff to keep them involved and improve their productivity. So for that, we choose that we give them 100% maximum workload per employee. And then we choose full-time employees every year, and we start it from year first. That in year first we have 8 employees, and in year 2021 we have 9, and in year 2023 we have 11. In 2024 to 25 we have 15 employees, and in last year in 2026 we have 18 employees. And also we purchase purchase HCM for support and care of HR processes. It was an important thing for our company, so we don't cancel its setup in bad financial situation of our company. This setup was quite expensive because 15,000 is set up 50,000 15,000 euros is its setup fees, and with annual licensing cost of 15,000 euros. And then we select about their salary. We select that their salary is increased every year by 5%, and then we select their bonuses that is same in whole years. That we select that if anyone played above target performance, then we give him 7% bonus, and if anyone is on target, then we give him 3% bonus, and if anyone is below target, then we give him 0.9%. And company also share their profit with staff. So in starting year we choose that 2% of our share, but according to the financial situation of company, at the last year we choose that we share only 1% with our employees because company's financial situation is not too good. And then we select a budget for employees education, and in the year 2021 we choose only 1,000 euro for employees education. But with the time we understand that it's very important that our employees are educated, so we in 2023 we choose we spend for start spending 5,000 euros on employees education, and we provide 0.1 FTE time for employees for their educational and personal for develop their educational and personal level. And we also provide coaching and mentoring programs which with which provides juniors a benefit that they listen their seniors, and for seniors it's good for they share their experience and knowledge with juniors. And we also create a program for coaching. We select a program for every year which is updated every year, and it's necessary for every employee to join that course and give the exams for their education basis for their education basis. And we also spend some amount of our funds on employees knowledge about law and rules, so that's good for them that they know the rules of any business and how they work. And we also spend 7,050 euros per person on social media access. We want that they know how they use the social media because it's not good for our company if our customers personal data is not safe in our company. So we want that they handle this situation, they were handled to this situation. And we also choose a global recruitment program, and we also choose the global recruitment program, and the basic is on the basic level, and onboarding program for use. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kiranpreet Kaur and here I am present the result of our company as well as the motivation and the education level of our staff members. Well, we had started our business from United Kingdom and in the initial year the cash position of our company is 5,19,487 euros, and after the year it was started decreasing, and in 2021, the total expensive was decreased and the total income was zero at that time. And in the next year, in 2022, the total expensive was decreased, but the total income and the cash position is increased in this year. And also in 2023, the total expensive was increased, but the total income was decreased in this year. Well, we can also see that the total income and the total expense was decreased in 2020-24, but after 1 year in 2020-25, it inclined, and in 2020-26 the cash was zero, but the total income and the expense was increased in this year. Well, if I am talking about our company staff members' motivation and education level, then I can say that our company staff is very loyal and they performed well when they properly motivated. The staff motivation level increased in the recent year, and in the initial year, the motivation level was 65%, and after 1 year, it was decreased by 1%, and in the year of 2020 22, the motivation level reached at 65%. And after 1 year in 2020, 23, 71% of our staff was motivated. In the year of 2020-24, the motivation level stayed at 75%, and in 2020-26, the motivation level reached at peak point with 81%. And if I am talking about our company's education level, then the education level of our staff members was near about 65% in 2020, 20, and in 2020-21 it decreased and reached at 62%. After that, the education was inclined at 89% in 2020-24, and in 2020-26 the education level of our staff members was 100% with a high percentage. Well, in 2020, there were 6 members in our company, and in 2020-21, one staff member was left from our company, and there was no externally hired staff in our company. In 2020-22, we externally hired 29 staff members in our company, and after 1 year 7 new members entered in our company and 2 staff members left from the company. We had externally hired 9 members in 2020-25, and 16 members in our staff was stayed. And after 1 year in 2020-26, there was 17 staff members in our company.